On the build show today, we're taking a walk on this house. Now, this is not one of mine, but I do have permission to be here. My plumber, Chris Miranda from Greater Austin Plumbing, told me about this house and actually gave me a tour last week. And I called the builder and said, hey, would you mind if I toured this? There's a couple things here that I really think are smart, that I think are worthwhile looking at on the plumbing system, plus a couple of other details as well. Now, this is Roost Custom Homes. They gave me permission to walk this. Let's go in the garage here because there's a couple of things either right away in the garage that are interesting. Now, shutoffs for a house are vitally important. We need a spot that we can, in emergency, come and shut off and not have to go to the street and take a manhole cover off, right? So here's the shutoff for the main coming in. Look how big this is. Not a small house. That looks like 1.5 inch PEX right there. Now, this is Uponor Pro PEX. But what's interesting is before you get to the shutoff, look, there's a side piece right here. This is actually going to the sprinkler system so that you could shut off the house's water inside, but still have the sprinklers and the hose bibs and all that running, or vice versa. You could shut that off separate from the house. Now, you're probably familiar with this. This is a water softener loop. This is the hard water coming in, the softener's here, and this is soft water going to the house. These are vital for houses. I really like these because it's going to end up making all of the things that use water in your house last longer. All of your faucets that have turning cartridges, they're going to last a lot longer if you have soft water. So I'm a big fan of soft water. But check this out. All the hose bibs in the house are hard water except for one. This is a hose bib in the garage that is going to a garage hose bib. So now this homeowner can actually have soft water. Apparently that's a specialty of these guys at Roost Custom Homes. What a great idea. I would have never thought of that. Really smart. Okay, a couple of things I want to show you shut-off valve wise. Now the plumber is usually the one who's running gas pipe, or is the one running gas pipe for you. Check out a couple of things that the guys at Greater Austin Plumbing did. This is your recessed dryer vent. This is a really nice product. You haven't seen these. This allows you to recess your dryer all the way up to the wall and still have a good hookup so it's not getting mashed behind the dryer. That's the gas line for the dryer. But check it out. The shutoff valve is actually in the back of the cabinet, which is going next door. A lot of builders like doing this. I don't always do this, right the cabinets on the floor, but it is a great practice. It's got a cabinet on the side. The plumber put a shutoff valve right there. So if you needed to shut off your dryer, you don't have to pull it out. You can open the cabinet, shut that off on the back of the cabinet. Great job by the plumber. Okay, another shutoff valve that I thought was genius on this house is over here in the kitchen. A lot of houses that I build have sub-zero built-in refrigerators. You know, in my house, I just have a slide-in fridge, but in these nicer houses, built-in fridge. What happens if you had a problem 15 years from now? Let's say that ice maker line has a leak or something happens. You got a shutoff valve behind the refrigerator, but you can't slide it out. Check this out. The guys at the plumbing company did their shutoff valve over here in the pantry. So the fridge is here, walk around the corner. This is the pantry. Boom, there's a second shutoff right there. Now you have to be a little cautious that you didn't have one off versus the other, but I love that, especially thinking about how you could coach your clients when you finish the house. Hey guys, you got two shutoffs. Remember, if you ever had a problem with your refrigerator, boom, run around the corner, hit that shutoff, you're good to go. Pretty smart. I like that a lot. Let's walk around to the master bath. Got another couple things I want to show you over here. Looks like they are probably about ready for inspections over here. Okay, so master bath. I thought this was a genius idea by the builder too. I've never seen this before. It's got a fiberglass tub, and it's kind of a deep tub. It looks to me like this thing is, I don't know, 25, 27, maybe 30 inches deep. But look at this height right here. It's nice and low. So you could have a really easy kind of step over height and not have a super tall tub, especially if you have a homeowner who's, 5 foot tall or 5'5" tall. What a great idea to still get a deep tub. Now this is a recess. I'm sure you need to take some extra precautions there to make sure you don't get water. But what a great idea to recess that into your slab. Okay, now here's one that's a little controversial, and I'm going back and forth a little bit with my plumber about whether I should do this on my houses. See this big loop right here? What's happening is this is a water circulation loop. It's a hot loop. He's insulated all his pipes, and he's got a line right here coming to this hot side of the vanity. And then over on this other side, he's got a hot line coming the other side of the vanity, but the hot water loop is going closer to the fixture. Now, I think I might do it differently where I actually have the hot loop up here and I just have one drop down at my house. But I really thought this is a great idea. I mean, this is a plumber who cares about the quality of his job. He cares about hot water delivery, and he's thought about it. Now, like I said, I might change that a little bit, but when I saw this, this is one of those things that I said, you know, I really like this plumbing company. I've recently changed plumbers, and this is a way that I was kind of interviewing this new plumber. Okay, let's walk over here. I got a couple more things I wanted to show you. Speaking of smart things in this house. Now, this one's actually not plumbing related, but check out on the handrail when you go upstairs. This is the guys at Bruce Custom Homes told me that they kind of worked with the architect and the interior designer on this. Check this out. They found brackets that will actually be recessed into the wall. So when the drywall gets put on, it'll be recessed in there. Nice and strong. And then all that's going to stub out is this nice thin piece of metal here. And then they can weld on the handrail later. Isn't that cool? I thought that was a great idea. Well, let's go upstairs. I got a couple more things in this house that are pretty cool. This house actually is a master up, which you don't see that often. And so we're walking back into the master now. I think there's some nice views over here. Okay, look at this. Cool, a couple cool things here. Floating master vanity, we see those a lot. Check this out. Look at that massive plate on the wall. So you can scroll on here so you can see this. A big old plate on the wall, and then welded to an angle iron coming out. Is that an angle iron? It's kind of a tube. It's actually tube steel, it looks like. They've thinned the tube out here. There's an angle iron down on that side. So now, when they drop this vanity in, this vanity's fully supported. Really smart. And here's one that I had to do a double take on. We've got two pipes here for this sink. What's going on here? One is a clean out and one is the pipe. How smart is that? So the bigger one is actually your pipe. The smaller is the clean out. So this will have a P-trap attached to the sink, and this will get cut flush with the back of the vanity, have a cap on it. So if we ever had a problem here, boom, we can clean that out. How cool is that? Well done. Actually, did I say that in reverse? I said that in reverse. I'm sorry. The bottom one has the P-trap attached. The top one is going to be the clean out. Sorry about that. I had to think about that for a second. That way we can get in there with our clean out and clean out that area. Anyways, some good stuff over here. I was really impressed. Oh yeah, one last thing I want to show you. This is probably a trend that we're going to start seeing more often. Master closet, obviously a really nice big master closet. Check this out, stacking washer and dryer in the corner over here. Again, great idea. So you've got washer on the bottom, you've got dryer on the top, you've got your shutoff valve for your gas line there, you got your shutoff valves for the hot and the cold in there. Did a great job. This is a really, really clean PEX install in this house. Again, this is Uponor Aqua PEX, which is actually what I'm going to be using on my house as well. Anyways, big thanks to Bruce Custom Homes for letting me tour their job site. Nice clean job site. Looks like they're ready for inspections over here. And big thanks to Chris at Greater Austin Plumbing. Your guys did a real nice job on this house. I'm excited to see you guys over at my house soon. Guys, if you're not currently a subscriber, hit that subscribe button below. We've got new content every Tuesday and every Friday. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Whew, it's hot in here. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on The Build Show.